The hype continues, y'all. We're gonna do a deeper look at the DD2 segment from the Capcom Spotlight. I cut most of the filler stuff out that we already know and saw, but before we get started, most of us already knew this, but if not, this is Kento Kinoshita. Itsuno might have been the heart of Dragon's Dogma. Get it? I know that was corny, y'all. I couldn't help myself. But Kinoshita, he's the soul of Dragon's Dogma. He directed the first Dark Arisen. He directed Dragon's Dogma Online, and now Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen. So technically he's had his hands in more Dragon's Dogma content than the creator himself. Okay, so in this first new clip, we can see the Arisen walking the snowy path, and we can see those Viking type warriors, and they do have the dire wolves with them, so I just call them beast tamers for now. Next we have our first look at one of the 12 sealed doors. I will gladly say I was wrong about this one. I thought they would only be accessible in the unmoored world. But now, I'm pretty sure you can just open these doors the moment you get the God's Bane blade. Before we break down this next clip, I want to say shout out to Slayer Series AU, because you manifested this part of the DLC, bro. Slayer is currently working on his own fan-made series inspired by Dragon's Dogma, and in his series, he has a few monsters that are brine infested. What do you know? We might be getting brine infested monsters. And now we have our first look at the treasure rooms from the end of the dungeons. And Fighter showing off a new skill. Doesn't look like an advanced skill. It looks like it might be a new skill. If it was an advanced skill, I would say it might be Compass Slash, but I definitely think it's an entirely new skill. One more thing about this clip. I've been saying for the longest we're going to get the Lindworm from Dragon's Dogma Online. And Dogmatic Warfare actually pointed something out in my comments on a previous video. The Electric Saurians might be a sign that the Lindworm is coming. I mean, think about it. These are literally the only base game enemies shown in the DLC trailer. That has to be a sign. I'm telling y'all, somebody on the DD2 Dark Arisen dev team is definitely a thief main. We got a backflip into what looks like a new version of Blades of Pyre. The backflip also staggers enemies the same way Concussive Leap does. Okay, this is one of the main parts of the video I wanted to break down. The new Bitter Black Island weapon and armor appraisal system. Or I'll just say gear appraisal system. You know what? It's just Dark Arisen's appraisal system all over again. And it makes sense because it's just Dark Arisen 2 and I'm all for it. But not everybody played the first Dark Arisen, so I'm going to show y'all a comparison. Let's look at some of these rewards. Spoils level 2. Ancient long weaponry. Time-worn arms of an ancient war. Have them appraised to obtain a greatsword, archstaff, or duo spear with a powerful special skill. Spoils level 2. Ancient aegis. Time-worn arms of an ancient war. Have them appraised to obtain a shield with a powerful special skill. And that's probably how you get the core skill deflect, the new deflect. Spoils level 2. Light weaponry. And this one is for a sword, daggers, or a censer. If you don't know what that is, that's just the trickster weapon. It's not a new weapon class, not a new vocation. And now we have some armor. Spoils level 2. Plastron. Time-worn arms of an ancient war. Have them appraised to obtain body armor. Now they're showing us a helmet, but the helmet is only on level 1, but it still comes with a skill. So we now know that level 1 armor and weaponry still comes with skills. It's still possible to get a skill. It doesn't have to be level 2 or 3. Now we have a look at the advanced version of warrior skill, Ravaging Lunge. At the end of the skill, he does like a berserk type of slam attack. And now we have another look at another advanced vocation skill from Fighter. It's just an advanced version of Cloudward Slash. It's not a whole new skill if you pay attention. And now we have a warrior pulling a weapon out of one of the new monsters, and now we can climb. So do we get a grappling hook, or are these just ropes that are already around the map? Now we have Fighter's new core skill, the deflect, the superior deflect, whatever they're gonna call it. We also get a look at the new 3 save slots. It looks like we get more than just 3 save slots though. It looks like we can make 3 profiles, so that means y'all get to make 3 pawns now and 3 Arisen. So you get to have a full party of pawns if that's the case. We got to look at the Dragon Plague buff. Dragon Plague has an aura around it now. And we also finally have a proper cure for it. So you don't have to brine your pawn now or let them pass it around like an unwanted STD. Okay, and we got the 6 skill slots. I kind of wish they would have showed it off, but y'all know it's coming. It's coming in August. This warrior skill actually looks pretty crazy. He pivots under the dragon's attack and hits him with an uppercut. He also drags his blade on the ground while he's running, so I'm pretty sure you can use that to run over small enemies. We got the fan favorite Brontide coming back. This alone is going to make Mage a force to be reckoned with offensively. And we got to look at the boss fight against the Fallen Dragon. He's not really as big as I thought he would be. He's definitely not as big as the dragon. Now I've seen a lot of people wondering, what are these small enemies, these Draugr or zombie-like creatures being summoned by the dragon? Now if you ask me, I think they are zombie goblins. Why? Because if you look at DD1, for some reason, the goblins were attracted to the dragon. Like when you go fight Grigori, he literally has goblins surrounding him, just ready to do his bidding. They worship him. This definitely has to be a new mage skill. It doesn't look like anything from the first game or an advanced version from one of the skills we got already. And we got a magic archer skill. And we have another returning skill, another returning mage or sorcerer skill, another magic skill, High Jeezel. I don't know if that's how you say it, but we got that one back. Before I end the video, I just want to point out something else that I noticed in the newer version of the appraisal system. Like I said, it's almost exactly the same in Dark Arisen 1. But in the first Dark Arisen, rings gave us advanced version of skills. In Dark Arisen 2, we get advanced version of skills from the gear instead. I also want to know if we'll be getting equipment with varying stats. In the last update, they say, improve the stats for some equipment found when exploring dungeons. I've been trying to find some, but I haven't really found anything to compare yet. But in Dark Arisen 1, as you can see, this Coat of Oblivion has a slight restorative effect on pawns near you. And this Coat of Oblivion has no effects.